All right, this is my maiden voyage with a bow knife for bread. I do have a really nice, high quality bread knife that I've enjoyed for years. It's always good to just invest in some good knives, but it doesn't have this capability where you can dial these levers down and then you can bring them in and out. Right now I've got this set at I think it's a 1/4 inch, and it goes 1/4 inch, half, 3/4, 1, and 1 1/4. So we're gonna try this out for the very first time. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I'm assuming we're gonna slide this off. It is a very sharp edge, be careful. Serrated, that's good for bread. By the way, this is a rosemary loaf just right out of the oven, so it's got a nice crisp to it. Let me see if I can get close to it. I love the smell and the sound of fresh bread, especially in Paris. For some reason, it just smells and sounds better there. All right, we're not in Paris, by the way. This is just an Italian loaf, and we're going to just try it out. So I'm gonna line up that bar, what I feel like is flush, and then I'm just gonna slide that down. And first cut, I could probably do that a little cleaner, but now let's see, now that we have a slide, an edge, let's see if I can do better. Okay, here we go. It's very sharp, obviously going right through. Yeah, there we go. There's number 2. So I wonder if I should slide a little harder. I'm a little cautious because I like this cutting board. I use it to present steaks and stuff. I usually don't cut on it. Oh, it's in there pretty tight. I wonder, what am I doing wrong? Okay, so there I got stuck. All right, let me do a couple more, get the hang of this. In fact, that's probably pretty good for a sandwich, but I think I'm gonna go a little bigger. So I'm gonna slide that up 1. Being careful with the blade being exposed. All right, so let's go there. 3 are showing. Yeah, okay, let's see about this. All right, so line that up. And yeah, look at that. Okay, it's a good cut. All right, let me do a few of these and kind of get ahead of myself. All right, I'm learning. The first couple were getting stuck in there because I was actually biting off a little too much. So now, instead of just taking this all the way flush, I'm leaving just the smallest of space between the bread and the not the blade, but this bar right here. And when I leave that little bit of space, just a razor's edge, it just comes right off. And look how clean a cut that is. Ooh, I like that. All right, let's keep going. This cuts like butter. All right, let's compare some of these. I mean, that is making very consistent cuts. Of course, I have to orient these the right way. There we go. That's really nice. Very impressed with that. And it is clean. Those first couple were pretty rough, but that was my fault. Again, just leave just a tiny bit of space in between, and then you're good to go. All right, so that's that. Put that aside. And now let's come over here to this rosemary bread, and let's do the same thing. Actually, with this one, I think I'm gonna make garlic bread out of this, so I wanna make these a little bit thicker. So I'm gonna turn those. Probably just for safety, I should slide this back on, and then I can adjust with no fear. So I'm gonna go into that 3rd hole right there, lightly spinning it. Make sure they're even. Yeah, it kind of clicks in there. All right, so now, yep, it's even. And now I'll take that off, and now let's do some cuts. This is gonna make some really nice garlic bread to go with our steaks tonight. Okay, let's keep on going. So this is a harder, crispier bread and it's going through that pretty easy. Getting right to the bottom, I'm having a little trouble. Maybe I just have to lift the bread. Yeah, again, I've got to leave a little bit of a gap. I think that's my problem. I'm getting a little too tight, which is no big deal. Like, who cares? Like, just do what works. All right, so I'm gonna leave a tiny bit of gap right there, just a little. And then I should be able to cut smoother. All right, look at that. That's nice. Okay, a couple more. I'm getting hungry. You would not believe how good this smells. So on this sourdough, I've got to kind of lift that bread up to finish the cut at the very bottom. No big deal. There we go. Wow, I like it. Ooh, this is still warm. I'm ready to eat. Okay, a couple more. But all in all, I can tell you that this is unique. And if you've got to slice your own bread, this is the way to do it. I've never had anything like this before. And it's pretty simple. They've probably been doing it this way for hundreds of years, thousands of years. Okay, there I went a little too big, so I just make my job a little harder. So just be careful as you poke that through. I gotta learn to not try to bite all of it off and get all flush. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room. Or maybe there's another way, but it's all good with me. All right, this last one, I think I'm just gonna freehand it and cut that in half. And now I am going to make some garlic bread. All right, so I like it. I think that blade is extra super sharp. And I just like the look of it. It just looks very French industrial. It's pretty cool. It's got a little hanger leather strap there. This was sent to me by the company for a review. I've never used anything like this before, and I like it. I can genuinely say I like it. I'm tempted to get another one or clean this one up real good and gift it to my sister because she is really big into French style stuff. Not to say this is only French, but this reminds me of France. Just the way the metal and the wood, and kind of reminds me of our salt and pepper shakers, and so good. All right, hope that helps you. Again, this was sent to me by the company for a review. This is my honest review. They're not paying me for this review, but I sure am appreciative that they sent it to me and let me try it out. So this will stay in our kitchen and or my sister's. Probably have to buy another one. All right, cool. Thank you. Hope this helps. It's really nice. I like it. Let's quickly unbox this, but then let's put it to work. Oh, look at that. All right, so first of all, the box is pretty nice, and I love that graphic. I hope it looks as cool in person as it does there, but check this out. For gifting purposes, that's pretty sharp. I might even take the box off entirely and just gift that. That's cool. Very nice. They didn't have to do that, but they did. All right, let's slide this off. Again, first impressions is important. Let's see if it looks and feels as good as I think it will. All right, so there is some assembly required, but yeah, first impressions, I like the feel of it. I mean, obviously it's wood, but then the metal fittings, so your adjustments are all metal, metal, metal. This looks like just a blade cover, and even the blade cover was nice. It's like they didn't skimp on quality here. I like that. Cool. All right, so the build feels really nice. Let's see what else comes in here.